Wondering about the search results you're getting on your LinkedIn profile, and is it really confusing you? You're not alone. Hey, this is Brenda Meller. I've helped thousands of people with their LinkedIn profiles and understanding their activity and understanding the data. I'm a big believer that data tells a story, but the story can be a little bit confusing. So in today's video, I'm going to unwrap what you're seeing in your analytics section. We're going to focus on what you're seeing in search results. I'm going to tell you what numbers you should pay attention to and which numbers you should ignore. So keep on watching. Hey, by the way, if you're interested in learning more from me, I've got a really great book. It's called Social Media Pie. I'll put the link in comments if you're interested in checking that out. All right, so I'm going to start off here on my LinkedIn profile, and I'm going to scroll down to the analytics section. And when you get to this section, you're going to notice it says analytics private to you. That means no one else can see this unless they're looking over your shoulder, of course. You're the only person who gets to see this data. Now, as we look inside here, you're going to notice three different buckets of data that they're showing you in your analytics. There's profile views, there's post impressions, and there's search appearances. I'm going to focus on profile views and search appearances for the purpose of this video. We're not going to get into post impressions. If you're interested, let me know in comments. I'll do a video on post impressions later. So I actually got an email today, and I'm going to read this to you. A person said they looked at profile views and they got the type of people they expect in their results. And then they looked at search, and to their surprise, there were agencies and pharma companies and a few that really were surprises. The FBI, Interpol, and other organizations like that. And the person has no idea why these came up in search results. And this reminds me of, have you ever seen those hidden camera shows? You ever notice those shows where they'd like tape a dollar bill or a $10 bill to the ground, and then they film it and they wait and see how many people try to pick the dollar bill up until they realize it's glued to the ground and you can't get it. And LinkedIn, I want you to keep in mind that their goal is to keep you on the site longer. And why do they do that? Because when you're on the site, you're going to notice they're serving you up different ads. Look who's hiring on LinkedIn. You go to the homepage, you're going to see different ads on here. Explore premium profiles. They're trying to keep you going down this rabbit hole of staying on the platform where they can serve you more and more ads. They can try to upsell you into premium solutions, etc. When you're looking at your data, I want you to keep in mind that some of these numbers may be useful for you, but others may have no relevance to you whatsoever. So let's start with profile views. Now, full disclosure here, I am a LinkedIn Premium Career member, which means I pay about $40 per month. When you do pay for premium, you do get access to some additional analytics. So for the basic free member of LinkedIn, if you're not paying for LinkedIn, you can see the number of profile views that you have. Now, if you're using the free basic version of LinkedIn, totally fine, by the way, but I want you to keep in mind that this number is going to refresh about once a day. So if I were you, I would just make a note of it, maybe put it in your calendar or in an Excel spreadsheet or maybe in your notes app on your phone, just keeping track of the number of profile views that you have. Now, when you click on this number, it will show you that if you have premium, it's going to show you actually a line graph of number of profile views in the past 90 days. Now, generally speaking, when I'm working with clients, my goal is to try to move your profile views up. And if you have an optimized profile, we've got the right calls to action built throughout your profile. It's going to drive you to your desired results. If you're a job seeker, that means getting more interviews and getting a job, right? If you are a working professional or maybe self-employed, it might be business development. It might be generating more leads for your business or more awareness for your business. So if we've got an optimized profiles, actually having people who've clicked on our profile and viewed our profile, that's a good thing, okay? Now, if you have the free basic version of LinkedIn, you're only going to see the number of profile views. You're going to see the number. You're not going to see the trend line underneath. So you are paying a bit additional to get access to that trend line. But more importantly, you're also getting access to see who those people are that viewed your profile. Now, in this list here, it's most recently viewed. So my friend Kenneth Lang, he viewed my profile about 9 minutes ago. My friend and client Terry, she viewed it about an hour ago. So we can see here, these are people that have viewed our profile. That means they clicked on your name and they went to your profile for some reason, right? Now, if someone has set their privacy settings so that they are anonymous, completely private, you're not going to see them in the list. And sometimes you might notice that there are profile characteristics. Here's one right here, someone at Ariga. And I don't know who that is, but if I applied for a job at that company, that might make me feel good. Oh, good. The recruiter or hiring manager is looking at my profile. Or maybe if I'm trying to do business with them, I've sent them a proposal. The fact that they looked at my profile, that's a good thing. I know that they're doing some research on me, right? And also what I like about this is it shows next to their name, are they a first level connection like my friend Christopher Johnson, or am I not yet connected with them? Somebody like Gerhard Seltzer, who's second. That means we're not directly connected yet. Here's, it looks like Juha, who's a second level. He's also a LinkedIn trainer. So I can see that there might be opportunities for me to invite these people to connect. So that's how I use that data point in here. Okay, so again, we started off under analytics. We're looking at the number of profile viewers in the past 90 days. And the next number we're going to look at is search appearances. And I think this is the person who emailed me today. I think this is what she was referring to. And I'll be honest with you, I don't ever look at the search appearances because I don't see any value to them. And let me explain to you why as I click through and show you. It says, see how often you appear in search results. Now, first of all, how often I appeared in search results. Okay, but was I on page 1 of the search results? Was I on page 3 or 4? And did those people take any action based on me coming up in search? Did they view my profile? Did they click to go to my profile, right? So this is where that analogy I was talking about earlier, the hidden camera shows where they tape or glue a $10 bill to the ground. This is like the LinkedIn equivalent of it, because this is search appearances. This means nothing to me. Job titles you were found for. Okay, speaker makes sense because I am a speaker. I have that word on my profile. Sustainability manager, I don't do anything with sustainability, not at all. Writer, I've had some writing in my background, but I don't offer writing as a service. Senior director of communications, that's a stretch too. I'm not looking for a job. I'm self-employed. Finance operations. Now, my friends, I did complete both my bachelor's and my master's degree, but I'll be honest with you, my finance class was the one where I just needed to get a C to pass. There is no universe that I would be a finance operations manager in. So these are really not relevant. So job titles you were found for, I don't know why some of these words come up and others don't. But again, I don't think there's any relevance to this area at all. Now, here's another thing. Top companies your searchers worked at. I think the email that I got from my friend who said the FBI and Interpol, they're coming up in search results. I think that's what she's referring to. Now, LHH, Lee Hecht Harrison, I know why. One of my friends works for that company, and I know who it was, probably looked at my profile. American Cancer Society, I've done some work as a volunteer for them in the past, but nothing recent. So that's, I guess I can make the connection there, but it's not really relevant for me. Right size facility, I have no idea what that is. Is it co-working? I'm not sure. Office rental or something. BMW manufacturing, no relevance to me at all. I don't have any prospects currently. So again, like here, what LinkedIn is trying to get you to do is to take a moment and pause and try to think about who are these people? And you're digging deeper and you're spending more time on this. You're trying to get that $10 bill glued off the ground into your pocket is what you're trying to do here, right? As we scroll down, there's another section, top job titles of your searchers. Now, if you are trying to target people in a specific job title, that might be helpful. Maybe not though. I don't know, because again, it's just showing you that you appeared in search results. It's not telling you that these people clicked to view your profile, right? It's a step removed from the actual data point that would be more valuable to me. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So when I look through this list, some of these may be relevant and others may not. Founder, business strategist, executive director, author, salesperson. I don't know, it's lukewarm, but again, I don't know who these people are. I'm just being told by LinkedIn these are job titles, similar to the companies. It doesn't tell me who the people are that worked at the companies. Like they leave it up to me to figure that out. And job titles you were found for, if I'm not looking for a job, how relevant is that? So I want you to be aware that LinkedIn does offer some data points. I'm going to stop my screen share here just for a second. LinkedIn does offer some data points inside your analytics, but I don't really think the search results data is really valid and it's anything that you can use. I'll be honest with you, the only time I look at the search results data is when I get a client asking me a question. I only really focus on the first two numbers. I look at profile viewers and I have premium so I can see who those people are. I can take action on that. The second number, I look at my post impressions periodically, not quite as often, but the search analytics, I don't look at that at all. The only time I look at it is when I get a client asking me a question about that. All right, so hopefully you found some value in that. And again, if you're looking to learn more from me, I want to encourage you to pick up a copy of my book. It's called Social Media Pie, How to Enjoy a Bigger Slice of LinkedIn. You can pick it up at Amazon or click on the link below and we'll take you there. All right, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you do, I want you to drop me a link inside comments, rather comment inside the comments, let me know. And if you have any other questions about LinkedIn, I'll be doing some future videos in this series. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.